What is going on, good people? I feel like this camera slash computer is like right here, like right in my face here. It really is. Like it's really close tonight. I don't know what it is. I might have to back it up a little bit. It just feels close. I'm trying to get rid of this here, but it's just impossible. It's just like a staple of my shot at this point. I think I'm just gonna add it into the background forever. But anyway, we're talking Hell in a Cell 2018. I guess my overall thoughts. We're gonna give any overall thoughts. I like I like Hell in a Cell. I like the match, but I feel like, and maybe I don't know if you agree when I finally get it out, but I I feel like there's almost too much wrestling in Hell in a Cell matches now. They come off like like you know how you used to have they used to have it in the games where you could put whatever type of thing you wanted around the ring, elimination chamber, Hell in a Cell, but it was just there, right? Like it was, you didn't really use it, it was just there. That's almost how it feels like with most of these nowadays. Now, I mean, I think the first Hell in a Cell match was really good. I mean, I think tonight's Hell in a Cell matches were good, but I guess my issue is just overall with it. It almost feels like, I hate to say it, like feels too PG, but like it almost feels like there's not enough cell usage. There's not enough in Hell in a Cell matches to make Hell in a Cell feel special all the time. I feel like sometimes for whatever reason, like I'm not sure exactly why, but it almost comes off like, well, the cell's there, and it comes off like the cell's there, and it's like a hardcore match in the cell. Like I don't think there's enough cell usage for me. But Casey, overall thoughts on Hell in a Cell, the pay per view? Oh, the pay per view. I didn't talk about the pay per view at all. It was okay. Casey.
Pretty much, yeah. It wasn't it. I was talking to somebody at work about it too. I was like, it wasn't like a terrible pay per view. It wasn't great. It was just kind of in the middle there. Just kind of like, like there wasn't anything amazing to that like you like had to like tweet about or anything like that. There was just like,
I mean, okay, the screwdriver spot. You got to tweet about that.
I don't need to tweet that out ever. Oh, that had me. Oh, why, Jeff? Why would you be okay with that? And ow.
Like, what if he got mad and like ripped the man ear off? I'm just saying.
I was thinking, I'm like, what if it rips? Like, ow. But yeah, the pay per view was okay. The Hell in a Cell matches, they were okay. I agree with you. It's like they don't use the cell anymore. It's like what's the point of it if you're not like? And I mean, I remember back when almost every Hell in a Cell match they would break out somehow or like climb to the top or do something crazy where you were like, oh my god, like you walked away like that was amazing. And like the only thing that came close to that, I feel like, was the Jeff Hardy spot. But then again, it's Jeff Hardy and he does crazy stuff like that all the time.
And I think even with that, I mean, even just kind of teetering into the first match, Randy Orton versus Jeff Hardy, like even with that, I've seen the spot before. You've seen the spot before. He's done it a couple of times. So like at this point, I was like, well, I know what he's gonna do now. Even though he did like the miss spot, the way he fell, the sell and everything was really good though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna take away from the spot. I just felt like I had seen it a couple of times, so it was kind of underwhelming. I think it would have been underwhelming if he would have hit him. I think because Orton moved out of the way, it kind of made it gave it a little bit more like, oh snap, it gave it a little bit more life to me.
Yeah, it was a cool spot for what it was, but yeah, it felt like we'd seen stuff like that before with Jeff a lot, and I don't know why they had to have that finish. It didn't make sense to me. Going with I'm assuming kayfabe injury because it didn't seem like it was a real injury. I mean, it seemed like it was kayfabe, and if it was an actual injury, I don't think they would have had Randy Orton still pin him. So I don't know why they would go with that finish for this match. It didn't make sense to me.
Yeah, I think where they messed up with this match was they should have had him hit an RKO on that last spot. To be honest, like that's what I think I was looking for. Like, I'm looking for the catching RKO. I think he should have hit an RKO somehow, some way, out of that. Because like we've talked about we've seen that spot before. Well, we've never seen anybody catch him out of that spot. The like I feel like the knee jerk reaction is to move out of the way. But like since it's Randy Orton, I think I was expecting a catching RKO of some sorts to win this match, and I was kind of upset that didn't happen.
Yeah, and then the super red cell.
True. And I'm not even mad about the cell. I think we need a purple cell for Cruiserweight Hell in a Cells. I think we need a blue one for when SmackDown, they take over the WWE and next year. but yeah, I did think it was kind of weird that the cell was red, but I liked it because it was different. It was something that was kind of like gave it a different look. Like I guess they were trying to like draw your attention to it or whatever.
To me, it was too red, and it like distracted me from the matches. Like I was too focused on how like I was saying to DJ before we went on the air. Like it wasn't like a deep red, or it wasn't like a faded red. It was like universal title red, like bright red. Like it looked like a stop sign had thrown up all over the cell. It was, to me, it was too distracting.
Yeah, you got any more thoughts on the opening match? Did you watch the pre-show? Did you want to talk about it, the New Day retaining?
Yeah, I don't care that the New Day retained.
Okay. All right. Moving on, Becky Lynch versus Charlotte Flair. And one of these surprising finishes, I feel like, because I don't think we ever expect Becky Lynch to win anything ever. This match was good, though. I thought the match was good. I liked it. It was a good match. I feel like this was one of those personal feuds that probably should have been in the cell. Like I know it just started technically, but this is one of those like you turned your back on me type of thing. We're friends, we're best friends, turn bitter enemies that should have probably ended up in the cell, to be honest. I mean, I know they don't wanna outdo the first women's Hell in a Cell. They don't want to do it too much. But still, like I think they dropped the ball on this one, not being in the cell. But overall, it was a good match. Like I said, I was surprised Becky Lynch won. I kind of like the way she won, and I'm liking heel Becky Lynch. I think heel Becky Lynch may be able to actually carry that title, for lack of a better term, with some flair. Like I didn't have anything else to say. But I think it might help that she's heel now. Gives her a little bit more of a personality that's not like I'm the generic happy-go-lucky face. So I think that does help. I want to hear her promos with the title. I want to see how she does with the title. I think it could be very interesting. She'll probably lose it tomorrow on SmackDown because that's what they do with Charlotte and losing the title on pay-per-view. She win it at the Please don't do it. Come on, let her hold the title. Come on. Anyway, Casey, thoughts on Becky Lynch versus Charlotte Flair and your new?
It was definitely a good match. I think anytime you put Charlotte and Becky in a match, it's always going to be good. I was surprised. I don't know if I was surprised that it wasn't in a Hell in a Cell. I do think it's weird that wasn't it last year that they had the first women's Hell in a Cell? Was it last year's Hell in a Cell, or when was that first Hell in a Cell?
It was last year. I think it was last year.
Yeah, I'm surprised that was something that was so historic. I'm surprised they didn't at least have one women's Hell in a Cell match tonight. That was weird to me. But this one necessarily it wasn't weird to me that this wasn't in a Hell in a Cell, but I still feel like there could have been some sort of stipulation here. Like whether it was a ladder match or something. Um,
Well, and that's one of the biggest issues about calling your pay-per-views by the match type is you almost eliminate
yeah,
the ability to have other match types besides normal matches on that show because it would take away from the Hell in a Cell aspect.
yeah. Like I think they should just change it back to like one of the older,
Armageddon, do it.
like even if they took it back to No Way Out, like you can have Hell in a Cell match, but it doesn't necessarily have to be all Hell in a Cell matches. You could do like, other either a TLC match or something else. Well, not necessarily that a match because you already got the cell up there, so you can't. Anyway, but yeah, I thought the match was good. I'm happy that Becky finally won the title. Hopefully, she'll get a decent run with it. Um, but yeah, it was good. It wasn't anything great, I didn't think, but yeah.
I was surprised the show started at 7. Like I didn't catch that in the promotional packages or anything. Not that I've been watching Raw and SmackDown yet. I'm getting there, okay? Slowly but surely, okay? Slowly but surely, I'm gonna get back to it.
He gonna get back there when I start watching 205 Live again.
Slowly but surely, okay? I'm getting there. I'm getting there. But I was surprised it started at 7. But I think, and I hate to say this because like then they're gonna be like, oh, we gotta start them all at 7 now. But I think this is a good pay per view to start at 7 because you have the Hell in a Cell matches, which should be lengthy anyway because they're Hell in a Cell matches. But and plus it gives a little bit more time for other matches to be on the card too, and not be jobber matches and whatnot. But moving on, Raw Tag Team Title match. Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre, the champions, going up against Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins. Obviously, Seth Rollins is the Intercontinental Champion, so they ain't winning this match. Like we knew this from like the very beginning. From like we knew this. Like, bro, like come on. Anyway, I like Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre as a team, but at the same time, I want to see Drew McIntyre on his own. Go for the Universal title. Just saying. Just tossing that one out there. Y'all can take it how y'all would like, but I'm just tossing that one out there. That's just what I want to see. But I do like Drew McIntyre and Dolph Ziggler together. I think they feed well off of each other. I think it's kind of unfortunate they get the comparisons to Shawn and Diesel because I think it takes away from them as a team. But at the same time, I do like them as a team. They are very similar too. But anyway, but I like it though. I'm still waiting on that Dean Ambrose turn. I just am. It's just I mean until it happens, I'm gonna want it to happen. And I thought tonight would be the night, and it wasn't. But it was a pretty good match though. I liked it. It was pretty good. I like the frog splash to the back. I thought that was a good little spot they did near the end. But Casey, thoughts on the Raw Tag Team Title match? Was you mad because the B team won in it?
I won week 2, baby. I won week 2. I had to do the comeback. I had to do comeback, but I did. I won the week 2. Fantasy football, if y'all was confused about that.
Oh, I mean, speaking of, I don't know how I won because Andrew had Gronk still left to play. And this man caught 2 passes. And I was like, well, I'm done. And then it was like 2 passes for 15 yards. And then he didn't catch any more. He was shut down for the rest of the game. And I was like, how? How does that happen? A little bit off topic there. But still, I was like,
yeah. I could not get into the match because I knew the Shield wasn't going to win. And I'm just honestly like DJ, I'm just waiting for that heel turn. I'm waiting for it. I'm itching for it. Thought it was gonna be tonight. There was a couple spots where I was like, no, he ain't gonna turn. No. But yeah, it kind of, I feel like it takes you out of it when you pretty much know, who's gonna win and who's not gonna win. WWE needs to make that more like unpredictable. I feel like.
True. Moving on to the WWE Championship match, AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe. I thought this match was good. I liked it. I think they did a good job with it. I think I like the storyline a little bit more now that it's been kind of explained a little bit more. Now that it's had time to build, because at first I was like, but I think it's doing it's a little bit better now. This is the one title I expected to change hands tonight, to be honest. And then they did the shoulders down high tap spot. So that's unfortunate. Very unfortunate. But anyway, I liked it though. I thought it was a good match. I want Samoa Joe as champion because I love AJ Styles, but he's been champion for a long time, and I'm ready for that Samoa Joe title run. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Just me. That's just me. Casey, thoughts on AJ Styles retaining the WWE Championship?
Yeah, I don't necessarily like all of the things that they've done in this feud. I think I don't like the fact that it went so like personal and stuff. I think like we were talking about on the SummerSlam review. I think they could have kept it more like professional, and it still would have been a great feud. I mean, obviously, it's AJ Styles and Samoa Joe. We know for a fact how good they are in the ring together. We've seen them wrestle together in Impact, countless times. They've both been in Ring of Honor, not at the same time, I don't think. No, AJ was in New Japan and Joe was in Ring of Honor. But then obviously, we knew they were going to have a good feud in WWE. We were just waiting for it. We finally got it. Like I said, I just don't like that they went so personal with it. I just wanted to see a good feud. But yeah, I want Joe to finally win it, but I'm not gonna hold my breath because at the end of the day, it's WWE, and we're still waiting for Finn Balor to win the Universal title. Yeah,
or at least challenge for it. Get that rematch though. I'm just saying. I mean,
yeah. Also, KO, like he can get some. That man. There's a lot of people that could get a title shot somewhere. I know. And then there's Dan Matha, but yeah, I thought obviously the match was great. I didn't like the finish. Please, wrestling promotions, stop doing this finish. Just stop. Just stop. Just knock it off. I was talking to my friend at work again about how, like, I remember back, like, the Attitude Era, even early 2000s, where they would have, like, a second ref come out and be like, oh, no, or, like, the senior referee or, official would come out and be like, no, and, like, challenge the decision. We don't even get that anymore. We just go, oh, well, you'll get a rematch next week on Raw. And it's like, no, I don't know. I'm so sick of like questionable finishes anymore. Like, yeah, they're good sparingly, but like when you do them all the time, it just gets annoying.
True. Moving on to a match I didn't care about at all. The Miz and Maurice versus Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella. Like, I don't even think I watched this match. I mean, I saw that the shirt said yes mode. That was about it. That was about all I saw. So, in other positive news, this match was okay. Miz and Maurice won. I wonder, is that going to continue this whole 4-person feud or whatever? But in other positive news, Brie Bella has officially overtaken Ivory. Right? Is it Ivory? Is Ivory right? For the greatest dive of, I mean, she did 2 in one night, Casey. She did 2 in, bro. Bro. I mean, it's the greatest. I mean, I get Ivory went like Scorpion style, but bro, Brie ain't even made it through the ropes, bro. Brie hit the ropes and just plopped down. Like that was the greatest of all time, Casey. You gotta give her credit. You gotta give her credit. And Brie is better than Nikki. Get the heck out of here. Terrible. 2-1 match, Casey. Two. Casey, thoughts on the match or the dive? I mean,
she better in ring than Nikki. No,
she not. This was in ring. I mean, she was trying to get out the ring. Like she worse than Baron Corbin. She can't even get out the ring at this point.
She better with the wrestling. She ain't good with the dives. Like she need to stop that. I'm gonna have to go watch those again because I like you did not care about this match, so I kind of skipped through it. Because yeah, I'm done with this feud. I really am. I'm tired of it. Stop. Move on. Do something else. Daniel Bryan's back as a full-time, superstar. Let's move on from this, please.
See, I mean, I'm fine with the feud. I think them adding in the wives was almost overkill to me.
Yeah. I just don't like that they focus so much on like total Bellas and like Ms. and Mrs. It's just like just focus on the feud. I don't care about all this extra stuff. Like
True. Moving on, we got the Raw Women's Championship match: Ronda Rousey with Natalya versus Alexa Bliss with Alicia Hall and Mickie James. I was surprised this match lasted over 5 minutes. I'm just saying. But I mean, it was okay. Still don't know how I feel about Ronda Rousey yet. Like she ain't Shayna Baszler or nothing. So
she ain't even close to Shayna Baszler.
So we got that. But I mean, it was on the card. It was a match. The bell rang 2 times. Like I have not a lot of words to say about this. I just don't think Ronda Rousey's doing it right now. I don't, and I don't know what the heck they doing with that girl's makeup. They need to stop. They need to stop. Like I could do it better than that, and I don't know nothing about makeup. She be, I mean, like she be pale as all can get out with me. Like I'm just saying they need to do something. What they doing with the eyes, bro? What is it, Emma? Where is Emma at to teach them peoples how to do these things? I don't get it. Anyway, Ronda Rousey retained, and I cared about this match a lot. I did.
Wait, what was that about Emma?
Are you calling Emma?
Wait, what was?
Oh, you recording a snap for Emma? I was like, Emma, you need to help with the makeup. Because they don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're doing. Ronda's eyes look like they just black all the way around, and I don't know why this signifies black all the way around. It don't. I can't see nothing right now. Anyway, Casey, thoughts?
Yeah, this was on the card.
It's bad when we can't even say this was a match.
I love the goddess of WWE, Alexa Bliss, but like, please give her something better, please. I'm begging you. Like, anything would be better. I think it's sad that the other 3 members of the MMA 4 Horsewomen are better in the ring than the one that they're really trying to push. I'm just saying. Shayna Baszler's really good. I've seen a little bit of Jessamine Duke in NXT because I guess she's officially in NXT now. Okay, the other one I hadn't really seen before, but like, she married to Roderick Strong, so like she got to be good.
So I mean, like let's just get this. Let's clear the air here. So Sasha Banks still ain't had a good run yet. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing it out there for y'all to know. Like she still ain't had a good run yet, and I don't get it.
Yeah.
We could be having Bayley versus Sasha over the title, but nah, they want to have Ronda Rousey, Ronda Rousey. No, stop it.
She still can't even sell whatever her character is. She goes from like happy to serious to happy to. I'm like, what are you? What are you
You
trying
know,
to tell me?
given WWE, she probably don't even know. They probably didn't tell her.
They're like, you just Ronda Rousey. Like,
All right, moving on to the main event of the evening. The Universal title was on the line. It was Roman Reigns versus Braun Strowman. So did Braun really cash in the Money in the Bank though? And this what they did? Like, does it count though? Like, I mean, because the bell did ring, but the match was no contest. So, but, but I don't get it. Anyway, I feel like the match was pretty good. I liked it. It was aggressive, which I liked. It was physical, had all the Hell in a Cell aspects. I liked it. And that's one thing I like about this feud. It's always been very physical, very, rough and rugged, which is good. And then Ziggler and McIntyre came out. Then the rest of the Shield came out. They went on the sale, which was fun, which was awesome. That was good. That was good moment there. And then I think it was Ziggler and Rollins fell through the table, which was cool. I think the New Day was under there somewhere. And and then Brock comes out and destroys everybody. He kicked through the door, and he tried to set up the door in the corner, and they didn't work. And I laughed, bruh. I don't think he ever used that. I don't understand. What was the point? Did he ever use that? What was the point of him putting it? What was the point of him failing to put it in the corner first off, and then never using it? I was expecting like a suplex through it, an F5 on it. Nope. But why though? Anyway, no contest. Roman Reigns retains, and yeah, that's about it. Apparently, fans weren't happy, and so Brock's back, or Brock's what is Brock doing? Like it was a cool moment. I'm not gonna lie. Like I was like, okay, what are you gonna do? Okay, you gonna beat people up? Okay, don't give him the title back though. But I'm fine with Brock showing up sporadically as long as he ain't got the title. Look, so what does this mean though? What does this mean though? That's what I need to know. That's all I need to know. Like, let me know. Now I gotta go watch Raw somehow. Casey, thoughts on the main event of the evening?
You ain't got the DVR?
I do. I got the DVR.
You ain't got Raw recorded?
I got it recorded. It records every single week. That just shows how much I watch it.
Oh, but like, why you gotta say how you going? Anyway, yeah, like you said, the match was good. Like it was physical, it was hard hitting.
Would you say it was stiff? Would you say it was crisp?
No crisp, no botching. Well, except for the door in the corner, that was botching. Yeah, I don't understand this finish. Like Vince, your fan base is tired of Brock Lesnar.
Well, you know the fans ruined it though, right?
What?
You know the fans ruined it though, right?
Why?
Because like the whole point is you're supposed to be mad. You're supposed to boo him. They started chanting Suplex City, so now he's gonna come back and win the title. I'm just saying, it's the fans' fault. they were the one chanting Suplex City. I'm just saying, you say you're tired of him, but at the same time you chanting Suplex City though.
Yeah. Wrestling fans aren't the smartest sometimes, and we chant things we shouldn't. Like that. But yeah, like I don't like. It's to the point I don't even want to see Brock Lesnar sporadically. Like, take him off my TV for like a year, and then maybe bring him back, and then maybe I'll be like, oh yeah. But like, it's to the point where there was a there was a period of time where like The Rock would return like every couple months, and like we were supposed to be excited about it, and it was like he would just returned like a month ago. It's getting like that. Like you need to like take him away for a while, more than like a month, and then bring him back. Um, eh, yeah, but I don't understand why this was like a no contest. I get the whole you know, he was told he'll never get a universal title match again, blah blah blah. But like, why did this have to be a no contest? I mean, I feel like it just I don't know. I don't know. I just don't like it. Oh,
Same. But anyway, as we wrap up here, I just don't have much to say about this show. Like, you know, I watched the Mae Young Classic, and I'm like, finally, I get to watch wrestling again. I'm so excited. I watch NXT Takeover. I'm like, finally, I get to watch wrestling again. I'm so excited. I keep thinking about watching All In, and just thinking about it, I'm like, finally, I get to watch wrestling again. I watch Hell in a Cell. And I'm like, but for real though, what did y'all watch the Mae Young Classic? Did y'all watch NXT Takeover? All In, okay, technically it ain't your company. I'll give you that, but I'm just saying, it's the same company. It's in there. It's lower than you. Uh, these people ain't even pros and stuff. But I don't get it. I don't.
Speaking of the Mae Young Classic, slight spoiler, not about any of the matches, but Tegan Knox apparently broke her knee.
Oh, how you break your whole knee though?
I don't know, but she did, and she was supposed to go all the way, but she broke her knee in one of the matches, and yes.
Is we gonna see that though? Oh god.
So it's gonna be Zeuxis. It's gonna be Zeuxis.
Oh god. Please, God. No. What? Come on. No. How you do that though?
It was the other knee too, because last year she was supposed to be in the Mae Young Classic, but she tore her ACL. This year she broke the other knee.
Man, she don't have no knees. Like
you just got no luck, like bruh.
Like dang, bruh. Anyway, so I mean, we need a Piper Niven to step in and win. But anyway, we hope you guys enjoyed. We'll be sure to have NXT and Impact coming up this week. I think we skipped NXT for long enough to come back from our hiatus. I think we skipped Impact long enough to come back from our hiatus. I still think we're doing NXT every other week. I think is the plan, Dan. I think
it's getting tougher because now we have the Mae Young Classic to get in there. So
yeah. So, but we got you. We coming this week. Hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you guys next time on the next video. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. Share with your friends if you liked it. If you didn't like it, share with your enemies. And they might be like, why you send me? They might be upset. Why you send them that? So I'm trying to help y'all out. I'm trying to help y'all's enemy ship out. Y'all's enemy ship. I got y'all. Anyway, see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you guys on the Instant Class Wrestling Podcast, the only podcast that is always, and I mean, I heard the Casey, an instant classic.
I ain't said